We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from Tennessee Hot Sauce Company, it is the Pineapple Habanero. And what we got here? Okay, so we have just a little blurb here. This is not important. So one of the things that here we go. This section right here, their website, I think should be larger because they've got one of the best hot sauce websites out there, bar none. And what I really like about it is they spend a lot of time on those pages talking about the sauces. You can never fit it on the label copy. And it's things like pairings and who likes what and just little sort of anecdotes with the sauce. Super, super smart. I really, really enjoy actually going through their site. And what we're going to have today is actually from my visit there. This sauce, I did the blood orange as well, blood orange ghost. From them, you can check that out in the full hot sauces playlist, or you can go to the table of contents on the blog by following the link to the written review for this down in the description below. And I like that sauce quite a bit. I was very fond of that. This one, I should have liked better, I feel like. And this one is definitely, for me, less well received. We'll get into that shortly, but we've got pineapple, habanero, bell pepper, vinegar, water, garlic, lime, cinnamon, and salt. And you can see we have some charred bits in here, so this is batch 6. So maybe the pineapple or maybe the habaneros is fire roasted. I feel like that probably should be on there because that, to me anyway, is a pretty significant selling point. I can't actually quite tell which it might be in here. I would suspect maybe more with the pineapple, but I don't know for sure. So let's take a little look at it here. You can see it's this very sort of brownish color. Almost like the cinnamon has influenced the color to a degree. But I've seen a lot of different colors in the pineapple type sauces, and that's kind of why it suggests to me that probably the pineapple was grilled. But I mean, I think it looks okay. I don't find a lot of the time the darker brown sauces to be super appealing. It does have a bit of a mole aspect to it, I guess. And you can see there are some particles in there from both the pineapple and the habaneros as well. And I overfilled the spoon, so I'm trying not to dump it everywhere while I'm talking to you about this. So I guess we might as well just empty on out that spoon. We have a lot of flavors kind of at once here. Certainly pineapple, but the garlic plays somewhat of an impact as well, along with the cinnamon. I'm not usually a fan of lime in sauces, and if you watch the videos for any length of time, or if you've read the blog, go read the blog and check that out. It's waiting there for you if you want to. But I'm not a big fan of lime in sauces. I'm not a big fan of lime generally, to be honest. So happily, that doesn't really impact things too much here. We have pineapple. We've got some heat from the habaneros, fairly low scale heat. And we've got the garlic and the cinnamon all kind of playing in the same sphere. So this is not for a pineapple sauce in particular, not particularly sweet. It's a very interesting culmination. I am not a huge fan of cinnamon, and I think that the more that you like cinnamon, the probably better received this sauce will be for you. I'm just not, cinnamon's not my thing, but I'm always interested in trying new stuff. So, and obviously I like this sauce fairly well. I mean, we're half the bottle now. And we certainly are going to be finishing this out. It's not a bad sauce by any means. It just isn't, I guess, quite what I look for in terms of a flavor profile. But I do like innovation, and I do like them stepping out. So, yes, we are going with Del Taco. Now, on the website, there's a lot of verbiage about pizzas. Cinnamon and pizza is not a thing that I like. Like, I do like pineapple and pizza, though. Like, I would put pineapple on pretty much every pizza that exists. Not counting the white sauce ones. I don't think that would be good, but like the so-called barbecue pizzas, anything with that sort of red marinara, any of that stuff, absolutely would definitely 100% go with pineapple on it. So I do like that. I just don't think with the garlic this should work better. I just like cinnamon and pizza are not a thing. I like cinnamon has just not ever been a flavor I've really enjoyed much of. But so they did talk about fish tacos. Now I went there hoping that they sell the shrimp tacos too, because I like those better, but those are gone. So no shrimp tacos today, but we do also have a crispy receipt. We have a crispy habanero chicken. We have a fish taco. We have a fish taco. And we have this is their 3-layer queso nachos, but those are for me. Those are for me for later. Those won't be in this video. All right, so sorry if you're disappointed, you're not gonna be able to see the queso nacho in action here, but the 3-layer queso nachos are way better than I thought they were gonna be. Really interesting combination that has nothing to do with this video, but a really interesting combination of queso and refrieds and their green chile sauce. Very, very nice. But like with everything that uses the green chile sauce, it's pretty much flawless by itself. So we've got one fish taco, 2 fish tacos, and our crispy chicken habanero burrito, taco rather, which has shown up numerous times on this channel. All right, let's start with their suggestion, which was fish tacos. While I lament that they didn't have the shrimp anymore. Oh, all right, so I'm getting a very healthy dose of cinnamon, and almost like I should be eating some like a baked treat of some kind, like a coffee cake or something. That sort of effect is super jarring here with this. Oh, yeah, I don't love that. I don't mind certainly don't love it, but I don't mind it too much on chicken strips. Which is probably where the rest of this is going. Although, if it ever stops being a bazillion degrees, I might go out and try this as a grill sauce on some pork chops, because I think it actually works really well for pork. But I love y'all, but there ain't no way I'm standing out there in 100-degree heat over a hot grill. Not me slaving over a hot grill in 100-degree heat. No, sir. No, thank you. No, ma'am. No way, no how. But if it turns out, and there might be some pictures of it in the community section of the channel right here on the youtube.com, which I do put things at sporadically. You can check that out too. Well, it's better here. It's better here. I don't know if I really have a lot to offer outside of that. It's definitely better here on this crispy chicken taco. I think what we have is some flavor cancellation because I'm not getting the cinnamon anywhere nearly as much on this. And it's clearly not designed to be a dessert sauce, not with garlic and stuff in there. It's definitely an intriguing idea. It's not one that I feel works super successfully, at least for me. But I can appreciate stepping out, trying something new. Although the idea of cinnamon on pizza, I did try this on pizza, gives me enormous pause. It surprises me, I guess, a bit that somebody would like that. It's so odd. You know, outside of that, I think this is actually a really good sauce. It just, for me, it really does come down a lot to the cinnamon. And I think cinnamon, to a large degree, is one of those, I don't know if it's necessarily a love-hate, but it's one that I feel like a little goes a super long way. One of those. Whatever it's doing with this breading and the white sauce that's on here, it seriously is running me like a cinnamon roll. Which is so weird with the cabbage and the idea of a fish taco. I like my cinnamon breakfast rolls with shredded cabbage. Thank you very much. I mean, breakfast rolls are a good example of where cinnamon really works well, because I don't think you have orange rolls or caramel rolls, or obviously not cinnamon rolls, without cinnamon, and where it's sort of inside the soft rolls of the dough there. I think that is really quite good. Obviously, you know, we probably all had cinnamon toast. I mean, it was popular enough that they made a cereal out of that. In the 80s, it was enormously popular to have that for breakfast. You know, toast, butter, tiny bit of cinnamon and sugar. In fact, my mom made it so often. She had a shaker that was basically just that combination of cinnamon and sugar. I made it myself actually a few times because she still has a concentration of cinnamon a bit higher than what I find enjoyable. But I mean, it was definitely a thing back then. There's your history lesson for today. Okay, so as somebody who really likes innovation and experimentalism, I can admire this sauce. I think that the blood orange ghost was magnificent. It worked out spectacularly. This one, I can't get away from the idea that it comes down to, you know, how much, I guess, whether or not you like cinnamon. And if you do, to what degree. And to me, I wish it wasn't here. Like, I think this is a really good sauce without it. And that is the thing I think that's the anchor kind of around its neck here, right? That's the cinnamon's the albatross. And it's a shame because I think this would, where I do like it, I would like it a lot more without that aspect to it. And, you know, certainly pineapple habanero is something I've used on pizza. I use it in, of course, chicken and lots of different meats, as long as they're not red meats. I've thrown it in salads, of course, fish tacos. When I enjoy a good pineapple habanero, I'll find ways to use it. This one, at this point, has been open probably 6 weeks, and I am, you know, as I film this, I am trying to. My open bottles in the fridge is just way too high. The number's too high at the moment, so I am trying to whack down some of that. But even aside from that, you know, there's sauces, a few sauces I've opened after I opened this one that are already gone, cleared out. So, yeah, I don't know what else there is to really say about that. How much you like this one is going to come down to if you like pineapple, of course, but more so also what your sentiment is towards cinnamon. And I guess we'll just leave it there. So that was the Tennessee hot sauce, pineapple habanero hot sauce.
Now go forward in peace to serve the flame.